This is another day in the life of a nomad. I woke up Clover and we went for our morning walk. We drove into town and I got my morning shower. This morning I stopped into the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf and I grabbed a cookie butter latte, and then I got started with doing deliveries to make some money. Everything went pretty smooth today. I'm going to be leaving on either Wednesday or Friday for my next city, and so I have some errands that I'm going to be running over the next day or so. The main thing is I need to get my oil changed. There's so much to see and do in Phoenix and Arizona in general, and so I'm excited to come back next year. There's so much that I had planned to do and wasn't able to fit in. Next month is my last Jeep payment, so I'll be able to put away more money for my savings and hopefully work a little less. After working, I stopped into Trader Joe's. I saw these instant coffee packets and I decided to try them. Someone asked why I don't brew my own coffee to save money, and really the answer is that over the last 8 months, I've tried a lot of different setups with coffee, and I really just haven't found anything that I like. Generally, I prefer to make a cup of tea and grab some coffee somewhere if I'm in the mood for coffee. This afternoon, we hiked the Mormon Trail, which has been on my list for quite a while. It's at South Mountain. This was a beautiful trail. It had a lot of interesting rock work and I really liked the terrain. Whenever we go for hikes, I let Clover pick the pace that we go at. Usually she likes to sniff everything and we have a really slow pace. I always bring lots of water and I try to make sure that the temperature is below 70 degrees when possible. Today we had really great weather though, and so it was nice to be able to go out in the middle of the day. I always make sure that we move on to the next city when it starts getting a little too hot for her. Our preferred temperature range is below 80 degrees. Sometimes it does get above 80 degrees in places though, and when that happens, we take breaks during that portion of the day. We'll either go to a lake or PetSmart, somewhere where we can just kind of cool off and go explore. After our hike, I pulled into a park and filmed the Jeep tour. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I pinned that to the top of my page. In it, I try to show how I have everything set up and organized. It's hard to fit everything into these videos, so if there's something that I haven't covered yet, go ahead and ask any questions that you guys would like. After I finished the Jeep tour, I drove to our sleep spot and made dinner. Today I just grabbed some diced steak and cooked it in my mini skillet. I used my Jackery 300 to power it. There was a lot of steak, so I cooked the first batch for Clover without any seasoning, and then the second batch I cooked for myself with some black pepper and some turmeric seasoning blend that I use. It cooked up really fast and turned out great. It hardly used any power at all. I still had 71% of my battery when I was finished with it. I had also picked up this bag salad. I don't usually get this kind, but I thought it would go good with the steak. And then, of course, I added some chia seeds to the salad as well. And that's it. After I finished with the food, I took Clover for our evening walk and had some watermelon. Thanks for following along.